You described it very poignantly and very accurately, and it's almost universal today. So don't take it personally that you're in this situation of bondage to the other, which is the superego. But you're only in bondage to it so long as you believe in what it is commanding you and in its legitimacy of authority. You know, and you know it doesn't have that because you project it out on the other and then sabotage them as being illegitimate, right? And rebelling against them. But you can't rebel against your own superego because you are afraid of losing the identity of the lost boy in Neverland and then having to become responsible, right? So the command not to grow is also accompanied by an antagonism to growth and responsibility for the other, because that original other you don't want to be responsible for, even though you're responsible to its commands. So the only way out is to reach an awareness of both, of the realization of this dyad that is going on, and that you are neither the child nor the tyrannical parent, and they are both parts of a fictional narrative that you are holding on to in your mind. Neither of them really exist except in your imagination, right? And when you disinvest your desire from wanting vengeance against the other and conquest and to prove she was wrong, I was right, and to get what you couldn't get, when you have let go of that desire, then the whole thing dissolves, because it's only kept alive because you're breathing your own desire into it to continue that narrative and feeding off of the agony and the occasional ecstasy of an illusion of power and conquest over the other, externalized in the world, that never holds and brings you into karmic blowback. So once you understand all of that, you have to sustain the intelligent awareness that you're neither of these characters, and you don't want to project them out onto the world. You want to withdraw all of that energy back into the source and realize you are unborn consciousness without any predispositions. And there is neither an internal other nor an internal infantile ego that is having tantrums and whatever, and that both of these are simply obsolete stories that you've been holding on to because you didn't have a better story to replace it with. But now you do. You have the ability to write a new script for yourself, or even to live improv, like without a script, and to be free to become continually different from what you were and from what the other is, and stop being an imitation of yourself and of the other, but become original. And that originality will give even more power to deconstruct all of these sanskaras, but to use the wisdom of your having accomplished that to be able to help others accomplish that. And that will bring great satisfaction and gratitude and fulfillment. So realize this is the raw material, the negredo, and now your alchemical process has to transform it into the philosopher's stone, the diamond mind. But you have that ability. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a struggle, it's a battle, but there should be a joy in being a warrior, right? And earning your freedom from self-inflicted bondage. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, I thank you. I think that knowing all this to be absolutely true, why am I still holding on to this ridiculous false narrative? What could
You are
possibly-
not holding on. Your character is holding on because it can't do anything else. It's a robot. It's an NPC. But you're not your character. That's what you have to realize. And it's only through the disidentification from it that you have the power to dissolve it, right? But you have to want to eliminate it from your mind and be willing to be alone in the space of solitude and silence that is pure consciousness. And then you will realize who you really are. But you have to know you're not that and be in emptiness long enough to receive the fullness of the real.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, it's important to be humble and honest and open to confront these issues and to speak about them, because every time that you do that, you shift your relationship to the story. And eventually you become alienated from the story and more resonant with the power of bringing about a miraculous shift in the script through your own coming to presence in the now. Okay?
Haji.
All right, thank you.